Chadian Civil War, which had been going on since 1985, saw the Chadian government fighting against the Prolenat, an Islamic socialist rebel group. It got backing from the socialist Libya, which was under the dictatorship of Muammar Gaddafi. The civil war had been going on for several years, and it came to an end in 1979. But beforehand, the Chadians and the Libyans were in a tensionous conflict. The Chadians, along with the French, were frustrated with Libyan involvement in the civil war and wanted to limit Libyan influence in Chad. This resulted to a long conflict from 1965 until 1978, where war officially occurred between the two countries. Beforehand, in 1977, the Libyans attempted to take the Chadian capital, but were crushed by the Chadian and French forces in the town of Alti. The rebels would flee north and regroup with the Libyans, but despite the victory at Alti, the rebels would take control of Chad, and Chad became a socialist republic. However, relations with Chad and Libya began to sour. Although he was almost fired by Gaddafi, President Oudi aligned himself with the Libyans, which created lots of controversy from most of Chad and France. Libya began stationing their troops all over Chad, but relations began to sour once again, and Oudi demanded that Gaddafi withdrew. Surprisingly, Gaddafi follows this and withdraws from Chad, but puts his troops at the border. Gaddafi would prepare for another offensive in June of 1982, but France sent in troops again. So France and Libya made a deal to withdraw their forces from Chad, but Libya did not fully honor the agreement, so the French attacked Libyan bases in Chad. Most Chadians were tired of the war and blamed this on Libya, so they began to rebel. The Libyans took down the protests with napalm and mass fire. But the Toyota War would occur between Chad and Libya, and Chad would successfully defeat Libya, officially signing a ceasefire. It was one of the most argumentative peace negotiations, but in 1994, the International Peace Organization had Libya cede the Ozo Strip back to Chad. Despite wars, Chad and Libya began to split diplomatically. However, the relations between Chad and Libya began to grow, and most Chadians would support Gaddafi in the first Libyan civil war.